Hello students. Everyone is ready, I hope, with your textbooks open, as we are doing the second chapter of our science, that is about plants, structure and function of plants. In the last lecture we have done, there are many different parts of plant which are the main parts of plant, that are the root, stem, leaves, flowers and fruits. So students, recall, in the last period we had started with the part of the plant root, the first part of the plant, that is the root. Our lesson was plants, structure and function. The first part of the plant we had started with the root. A root is the part of the plant from which the plant starts its growth. So in that we had studied, I'll just take a short revision students. In roots we had studied the different parts of the roots, that is the secondary root, primary root, then root hairs are there, root tip is there, and to protect the root tip, root cap is provided there. At the lower part of the plant, to protect the root tip from injuries, a root cap is provided. And we had studied about the activity of onion. Take a jar of water, transparent jar, in that fill the jar with water, keep an onion in it for 2 to 3 days. You will observe that roots are sprouting from the base of the onion and also from the top part of the onion. That roots are called as fibrous root. It is given there, thread-like or fiber-like roots are seen arising from the stem. They are called as fibrous roots. The next part we have to start now students, this is a new part. There are two main types of roots, tap root and, okay, this also we had finished, tap root and fibrous root. Tap root means the roots which a big tree has, that roots are very strong. Example I had given you, mango, banyan tree. Then we had also studied tamarind tree. The trees are very big in size. So trees are big in size means they need strong roots and they need a strong support to remain still. So they have tap root. And delicate roots, like for example grass. Grass ka roots are very delicate. If you must have uprooted any time grass growing on the ground anywhere, many times in rainy season, you must have seen the roots are very delicate. That roots are called as fibrous roots. Students, we had done till adventitious roots and modified roots, etc. Then I told you about function of root. The main function of root is to support the plant, to hold and anchor the soil firmly. A plant will grow when the soil will be proper near its root. It needs a proper soil, proper layer of soil to grow. So holding and anchoring the soil firmly is the first function of root. Then absorption of water and minerals. Plant, for its proper growth, it needs water and minerals. So that should be absorbed properly, then only the plant will grow very properly. And then the main function is again supporting the plant. Then modified roots are many types. We have studied the last sentence. Aerial roots, stilt roots, runners, breathing roots or pneumatophores. We had come to the next part, that is prop roots. Every one of you must have seen a banyan tree. It is called as Vadaचं झाड in Marathi. Banyan tree everyone has seen. What is the extra plant part in the banyan tree which other trees don't have? Banyan tree is very large, very huge in size. There is an extra part in banyan tree which the other trees do not have, like the mango tree, tamarind tree. These are also trees only, but they don't have that extra part which the banyan tree has. You must have seen the branches which comes out from their upper branches, the long roots hanging down from the branches. You must have seen in Vadaचं झाड, that is the banyan tree. See, they have given here roots emerging from the trunk and branches of banyan tree grow towards the soil. The roots, they start growing from the trunk and branches and they come down and they grow towards the soil. You must have seen, if these are the branches, roots hang like this down, and then these roots are again having root hairs, and from this again the other roots grow. Everyone must have seen this. These are the branches, suppose, of banyan tree. These are called as prop roots. They are called as roots only, but which root? Prop roots, because this is the additional part of the which the banyan tree has as compared to the other trees. So definition is roots emerging from the trunk and branches of a banyan tree grow towards the soil. These roots are called as prop roots. Roots are emerging from the trunk and branches of banyan tree and they come down, they come towards the soil. They are called as prop roots. Then what is the use of these prop roots? Why are they given? Why is this extra part is given to only banyan tree? See, these roots arise from the branches and they grow towards the soil. So their function is they give additional support to the tree because the tree is very huge in size. These roots, they give additional support to the tree and they help the tree to grow taller and wider, to spread everywhere. These trees you must have seen, they spread to a longer distance as compared to the other trees. So these roots are called as prop roots. In the beginning, the banyan tree has very few prop roots. In the starting period, it has very few prop roots, but later on, as the years pass by, the number of these prop roots increases. So much the number increases that it appears like a small forest. The area around the banyan tree, because of these prop roots, it appears like a small forest around it. Then in Kolkata, a 250 years old banyan tree is there. The banyan tree is 250 years old. It must be so huge and so dense. It is in Kolkata. It is in the Indian Botanical Garden. You know a botanical garden where different types of trees are planted and name of the trees are written on it on the small board. You must have gone to Empress Garden. Here our Vimannagar, Bhairava Nala near it is. There, that is also a botanical garden only, Empress Garden. There are many trees planted and on each and every tree a nameplate is fitted. On that nameplate, the name of that specific tree is written. So they have given Indian Botanical Garden in Kolkata. It is having a huge banyan tree which is 250 years old and it covers a very large area and it is having thousands of prop roots. It is very old, very big, very dense. Many prop roots are there and there are thousands, more than thousands of prop roots. Is there any such tree in your neighborhood? Yes, everyone must have seen this type of tree. Anywhere while going anywhere, you must be seeing. So this was about the roots. Prop roots is the end of the part of the plant root which we had started. Now second main part of the plant is the stem. Stem is the second part of the plant. So they have given diagram of stem in your textbook. So the parts of stem are according to your textbook. The parts of stem are, see, from here suppose the stem starts growing, here you can see like this part, this is called as the growing end because the stem is growing towards this side, growing end. Then here are leaves growing, this is called as bud because from here the other smaller stem grows. These are the leaves, everyone knows this is a leaf. Then from here, this is the part from where new stems are growing. On this main stem, other stems also emerge out. So from this part, other stem is going to grow. So these are called as nodes. The point from where the other stems are going to start growing. And this part between the nodes, between the two nodes, the center part is called as internode. Clear everyone? See, this is a stem of a plant. On this stem, small branches are going to grow. These small branches, the point from where the small branches or the small stem is again going to grow, that point is called as nodes. And the distance between two nodes is called as the internode. Then there is a bud. Bud means a small sprout from where the stem is going to start growing. From one stem, the other stem is going to start growing. See, they have given here. The stem grows above the soil from the plumule of the sprouting seed. In the last lecture, we had seen seed. It has two parts, the part growing above and the part growing below. Part growing above is called as the plumule. Everyone must be remembering. This is the seed. When it starts growing, two parts grow, the plumule and the radicle. Radicle grows below the soil and plumule grows above the soil. So, the stem which we have started studying now, the stem grows from the plumule part of the seed, because stem grows above the soil. So, plumule is started growing from the seed. From this plumule the stem will start developing. From this plumule the stem will start developing. So, they have given the stem grows above the soil from the plumule of the sprouting seed. As the sprout grows, the length of stem gradually increases. As this sprout from the seed will grow, the length of the stem will gradually keep on increasing. The stem will be seen growing. There are nodes on the stem. We have seen nodes means from where the other smaller stems are going to grow. These points are called as nodes. I have shown you here. These are nodes from where your other stems are going to grow from the main stem. They are called as nodes. Then leaves come out at the nodes. The part of the stem between two nodes is called as internode. The part of the stem between this node and this node is called as internode. Again this node and this node. This between part will be called as internode. Then the tip or the apical end of the stem is called as the bud. You can see here a bud is growing. This is the tip or the apical end of the stem, that is called as the bud. You can observe a branch of any plant and identify its different type or different parts as per the diagram. They have given here clear diagram. The growing end is there at the very top. From here the stem is continuously keeping on growing and growing. So, what do you all think? What must be the function of this part of the plant, that is the stem? Root ka function we had seen. The main function was to support the plant. The next main function was to absorb water and minerals from the soil and to provide it to the plants. Now, what must be the function of the stem? According to you all, what does the stem do? Again, I think the stem supports the plant. Then stem holds all the branches of plants firmly. Stem, what does it do? It holds all branches of plant firmly. This is the function of stem, to hold all the branches firmly. Then according to you all, what must be the second function of the stem, students? See, photosynthesis, stem is green in color, leaves are green in color. So, in some specific plants, stem performs photosynthesis because they don't have leaves. In lesson number 1, we have seen cactus. Cactus does not have leaves, it does not have. So, stem of cactus, it performs photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is a process in which plants prepare their own food in the presence of water, sunlight, carbon dioxide and nutrients present in the soil. So, photosynthesis means plants prepare their own food. So, in cactus, leaves do not perform photosynthesis, but stem performs photosynthesis. So, here stem helps to perform photosynthesis as in cactus. Stem helps to perform photosynthesis process. Not in all plants. Plants having leaves means the leaves will perform photosynthesis because leaves are green in color. But in some specific plants, I gave you example cactus. It does not have leaves, so stem performs photosynthesis in cactus plant. Then we know to transport water absorbed by the roots to different parts of plants and to transport food prepared by the leaves to various parts of plant. What does the stem do? It transports water from roots to various parts of plant. It transports water to various parts of plant through roots. Then also it transports food. Stem transports food to various parts of plant, and food is prepared by leaves. Food is prepared by leaves. That prepared food stem transfers to various parts of plant. So, that is also important function of stem. Then it also performs additional functions like storing of food, reproduction and support. Stem stores food prepared by plant, Then stem helps in reproduction, means you can break any stem and plant on the other place. You will see new plant growing. And it also provides support to the plants. So these are all functions of stem in plant. It is very general and important. There is nothing to learn. You just understand and you can write the answer in your own words when you write a test or an exam. See, these are all the functions of stem. First function is stem holds branches of the plant firmly in one place. Then stem in some plants, not in all plants, in some plants stem helps to perform photosynthesis, that is preparing the food for plants. Like for example, cactus plant, cactus doesn't have leaf, its leaves are modified into thorns. We have seen in adaptation lesson number 1, cactus. The leaves of cactus, they are modified into thorns. So they don't have leaves, so who will prepare food for them if there are no leaves? So stem. Stem helps to prepare food for them by photosynthesis process in cactus plant. Then the next function of stem is to transport water from the roots, that is from the soil, to various parts of the plant, to various parts of the plant. Who does this? Stem. Stem transports water from the roots, that is from the soil, to various parts, to different parts of the plant. Then next, stem also transports food prepared by leaves to various parts of the plant. This function stem performs. So it is also an important function to transport water and to transport food to different parts of the plant. And additional functions, it stores food, the food prepared by leaves. Whatever food is needed, that is used by that time, and afterwards the extra food, that is the remaining food, that is stored by stem. Then reproduction function is also carried by stem, means for example a rose plant. If you want to plant one more plant of rose, if you want to make, so what you do, you cut the stem of the rose plant and you plant it in another pot. After a few days you will see that from that stem you will see leaves sprouting out. So that is called as reproduction. From one plant, small part of the stem of rose gives rise to another plant. That is called as reproduction, and stem provides support to the plant. And the parts of the stem were, what were the different parts of the stem? First was growing bud. Then what is there in the stem? There are nodes. These are parts of stem, which is shown in the diagram. Then there are internodes. Then there is a bud, and also there are, after bud there is leaves growing on the stem. These are all parts of the stem, and these are all functions of the stem. This was a second part of the plant, second main part of the plant. The first main part of the plant was root, second main part of the plant is the stem. Now we go to the next part of the plant, is the leaf. See, the third important part of a plant is leaf. We have seen there are 5 important parts in a plant so that the plant grows well. All these 5 parts should be very well developed, very properly nourished. Root we have studied, stem we have studied just now. Now we start with the third part of the plant, that is the leaf. See, leaf also you have to study in detail the structure of the leaf. Leaf ka, you can see in your textbook, they have given a diagram of leaf. See, now we will study each and every part in detail. Everyone pay attention here. Leaf we have started. I have drawn a leaf diagram here. This is the pointed, the end of the leaf is called as the leaf apex. Everyone has to learn the labelings now only. This pointed end of the leaf. You can see a people leaf. All these parts of the leaf can be clearly seen in a people leaf, a broad big leaf it is. There you can see pointed end, that is called as the leaf apex. Then this border of the leaf is called as leaf margin. This is called as leaf margin. Then this are the veins in a leaf. There are many veins in the leaf, you can see. This is a vein, this is a vein, this is again a vein, this is a vein. There are many veins in a leaf. Then this is the main vein from where these veins are growing. So this is called as the mid vein. It is in the middle part. That is called as the mid vein in a leaf. Then this broad part of the leaf, spread out part, that is called as the leaf blade. This whole part is called as the leaf blades, which is broad flat. Then the starting part of the leaf, from where the leaf has grown, that is called as the petiole. That is called as the petiole. Then they have given small leaves which are little far away from the petiole. They are called as leaf base. These small leaves are called as stipule. And a leaf is growing here. So this is called as leaf base. This is called as leaf base. So these are all different parts in a leaf. Everyone has to pay attention and learn now only. This part is called as the leaf apex. According to the textbook, it is called as the tip of the leaf. The tip of the leaf is called as the leaf apex. Start labeling from here, it will be easy for you. The tip of the leaf is called as the leaf apex. Then they have given, according to the textbook, the edge of the leaf, the border of the leaf is called as leaf margin. It's called as leaf margin. Then there are many small lines on the leaves, many small yellowish color lines. They are called as veins. The center big line of the leaf, which divides the leaf into two parts, is called as the mid vein. Mid vein is only one because it is the main vein. Then the flat broad part of the leaf, which is green in color, that is called as the leaf blade. Then the lower part of the leaf is called as the petiole. What definition they have given in the textbook? See, leaf of some plants have a stalk called as petiole. So this is called as petiole. This stem like part they have shown, this is the petiole. Then small leaf like parts, they are called as stipules. Small leaf like structure may be present near the leaf base. Near the leaf base, this is the leaf base from where the leaf is started growing. Near this there are small leaf like parts called as the stipules. These are the various parts in a leaf. Now they have given here different types of leaves. There may be entire leaves. Entire means full like this. This is the entire leaf. Then there may be dentate leaves, that they have given this way. This is called as dentate leaf. Different plants have different types of leaves in it. Then there can be like this. This is called as lobed leaf, which you see in coriander, lobed leaf. So they have given a diagram in the textbook here, different types of leaves. The first type of leaf is the entire leaf, in which the border is plain. The margin of the leaf is plain. There is no any bend anywhere. That is called as the entire leaf. The second type of leaf is the dentate leaf, which you can see in the hibiscus plant. Example of dentate leaf you can see in the hibiscus plant around you. Then they have given the third type of leaf, that is lobed leaf, which you see in coriander, that is kothambir, what you bring at home. In that you can see the leaves are lobed type of leaves. Then they have given, again we revise these parts of the leaf. Leaf I have drawn. See, the first part, leaves arise from the nodes on a stem. This is the stem. This is the node. From where the leaves start growing, this is the node. According to the stem diagram we have seen, this is the node. If a leaf is going to grow from here, this is again the node. And the part between two nodes, we know it is the internode. According to the stem diagram, we have done this. So, leaves arise from the nodes on a stem. Generally, leaves are thin, flat and green in color. Leaves are thin. They are not thick in size. They are thin, flat and green in color. Then the broad spread out part of the leaf is called as the leaf blade. This is the leaf blade. The broad spread out part, it is called as the leaf blade, or it is also called as leaf lamina. It is called as leaf blade or leaf lamina. Then there is a leaf margin. Edge of the leaf is called as the leaf margin. Leaf margins can be entire, leaf margin can be dentate, or leaf margin can be lobed. I have given you example here. This can be people leaf, this can be hibiscus leaf, this can be coriander leaf. Then leaf apex is the tip of the leaf. Then there is petiole, is the stalk of the leaf. Petiole is the stalk of the leaf. Then there is a leaf base. The portion of the leaf attached to the stem is called as the leaf base. Then there are stipules in some, not in every leaf, it can be in some small leaf-like structures near the leaf base. Some leaves have stipules. This part is not in every leaf. Some leaves have stipules and some leaves do not have stipules. Then there are many types of leaves. In the next page you can see there are types of leaves. Now it is there only in the down paragraph, simple leaves and compound leaves. This we will be taking in the next period, students. Now I finish my time here. I hope you all are revising what we are doing in our period. So you have to draw the diagram and practice at home and learn each and every part and its functions. Thank you so much.